I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for a while now, almost 2 years, and for too many hours. In that time, I've had my heart ripped out by 14's amazing story, and I've made about 14 videos complaining about it. However, it wasn't until recently, after the release of the latest expansion, Dawn Trail, that I discovered what is hands down the best content in Final Fantasy XIV. Collecting minions. But hunt trains are a close second. So, in case you're not aware, throughout the world of Final Fantasy XIV, there are rare monsters that will spawn called hunt marks. Defeating them gives a unique hunt currency and can also help you cap out other currencies. Before you go to the comments, I know, rare open world spawns aren't unique to Final Fantasy. Other MMOs have this content, and I'll even admit that many other MMOs do most of their open world content a lot better. I've been playing The War Within this week, and the way WoW, or this expansion at least, guides players through zones has been a lot of fun. What makes Final Fantasy special though is the way players engage with these rare spawns. You see, the 14 community organizes these things called hunt trains. Large groups of players to get together to tackle these bosses in groups. And these groups, especially right after a new expansion releases, can be massive. Oftentimes, the size of these groups is so big that you can't even load every character on screen at once. And the sheer size makes defeating bosses trivially easy, and more importantly, very quick, meaning there's time to continue to the next hunt mark, kill that one, and then to the next zone for those marks, and so on. I know it might sound a little complicated. In case you're having trouble visualizing this, I'm gonna have some hunt train B-roll on screen for you, but let me also just be clear. Hunt trains are perfect MMO content. Bosses themselves are alright. I think the ones in the newest zones are always going to be the most challenging, right, because they're up to your level, but still, your mileage may vary on the bosses. However, the social aspect is where hunt trains shine. Hunt train community is super active. Trains are leaving the station all the time. If you're willing to world travel, you can catch multiple trains every hour. No joke. I've lost entire afternoons just catching one train after another, enjoying the grind while I have second monitor content playing on the side. By the way, I hear there's this guy, Grimwit TV, who does Twitch streams, which would be perfect second monitor content for you while you grind out hunts. He's got a YouTube too, so you should definitely subscribe to that. Overall, I'd say he's probably one of the greatest and probably one of the most handsome content creators out there today. Hunt trains are a fun avenue to check out higher level player gear, abilities, and, in my opinion, most importantly, mounts. A long time ago, I made a video on this channel. Just don't bother watching it, it's not very good. But in that video, I did a lot of bitching about how newer hub areas don't allow you to ride mounts like some of the old ones. Call me nostalgic, but some of the most cherished MMO memories from my younger days are just walking through Orgrimmar and seeing players riding crazy looking mounts and shiny armor sets. And although I am happy to have found a new home in Final Fantasy XIV, I really miss that experience from WoW. But hunt trains are where that shit happens. Only it's even better because people aren't just lazing about, but after each hunt mark, everyone takes off in a massive flying mount parade as we head to our next mark. And every time, I gotta say, it reminds me of that scene in Jimmy Neutron where all the kids launch their rocket ships made of theme park rides.
Come on, everybody, get in formation. Carl, you're too low.
Come on, you stupid butterfly with
It's so good. Even though I've been obsessively grinding out hunts for weeks now, these moments still give me that happy brain juice feeling. It's just perfect for chilling out when I get home from work, or to settle down and relax before I go to bed. It's definitely not the most prestigious and challenging content in 14, but lately it's become my happy place. So why am I making this video? Well, one, I just wanted to share with you guys something positive about this game. My last couple of videos about Final Fantasy were about Dawn Trail's main story, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it. A lot of people were pretty divided on it. So I just want to talk about something that I actually like. And two, I really want to see more content like this. Now, I've already started on Bosja and Eureka content, and I've been farming Fates 2 this expansion, but if there's other really cool community content like this, let me and other people know about it down in the comments, okay? Third, and lastly, if you haven't done hunt trains yet, but you like what I've had to say about them, here's how to start. First, you don't need to be max level to start doing hunt trains, though I would recommend that you've at least finished Shadowbringers so you can gather the current hunt currency, sacks of nuts. No, I'm not joking, that is actually what they're called. Next, you're going to need to rank up to a second lieutenant in your Grand Company before finding the Hunt Billmaster in your Grand Company's headquarters, who will give you the starting quest. Look in the description of this video, I'm going to link a site that's going to lay all this out in more detail. After you accept and turn in every quest for the Hunt Billmaster of your Grand Company, you're going to need to do the same thing in basically every new major city hub for each expansion. I know it sounds kind of obnoxious, and it definitely is, but it really doesn't take that long. As long as you're a high enough level, the quests are as easy as simply accepting them and turning them in. And that's pretty much it for the in-game side of things. Now you've got a couple options here. If you're like me and you don't like joining a bunch of random discords, you can just keep playing Final Fantasy XIV as normal. Keep your eye on the Hunt tab in Party Finder, and whenever you see groups with Hunt Train or just Train in the description, join up. The community in-game is really helpful, and in my experience, these groups are some of the most welcoming. However, if you really want to be on top of maxing out the currency from Hunt Trains, there's no better way than to join the Discord for your data center. I play on Primal in North America, and all of our Hunt Train coordination happens on the Coral Discord server. I'm going to link their Discord down below, but if you're on another data center, don't worry, there are options. I've looked around. You can just Google whatever your data center name is, plus Hunt Train Discord. I've seen that they're out there, but I don't want to flood my video description with links. And also, I don't really want to spend the time looking them up. This is a lazy video, okay? Speaking of lazy, that's about all I have for you guys today. Hunt Trains are awesome. You should do them. Choo choo, my dudes.